Hey Paul, this is Tyler. I wanted to make this video for you and just give you a couple tips that you can start implementing right away to bring on more customers for your business. Now, I have your Facebook page pulled up here, and I was able to learn a little bit about your business. You guys offer a ton of different services, but I wasn't exactly sure on where you provided those services. Right, obviously, you guys are in Kentucky. It looked like maybe in a small town of Pikeville, but if you're able to target some of those bigger towns, maybe a little bit further away, then your way of going about this is going to be maybe a little bit different. But if you are sticking to those smaller areas, with 5,000, 6,000 population, things like that, then you definitely want to just keep doing some Facebook ads and targeting those specific areas and figuring out what's needed in that area. Right? Figure out if you want to do concrete in this area, remodeling in that area. Play around with the ads, figure out what's working in which area. But if you're able to kind of target those bigger areas like Lexington, then you can go about it a little bit differently. All right, you'd want to create a website that really encompasses all of those services that you have to offer, really showcases those services with some great pictures. You want to be able to create a site that is easy to use for your customers, where they can go on, they can get a quote, they can click to call now, and again, they can just see what you're all about. And really, doing that is going to set you apart from a lot of people, right? A lot of businesses, and it's going to, allow you to compete with some of the larger companies as well, and bring on some jobs, some good jobs too. So what I did here, and I'm going to focus on Lexington here, kind of around that website idea, and we're going to take a look at a couple different services that you offer. I'm going to show you the keyword volume, which is the amount of searches happening on Google per month for that specific service. All right, and we'll again take a look at a couple of them. So I have roofing in here now, and we can see roofing Lexington, KY, right? Kentucky is searched 250 times a month. All right, so 250 people a month are looking for roofing in Lexington, Kentucky. All right, roofing contractors, 80 searches, roofing companies, 100 searches. So there's a couple different variations of the word, but it's searched a ton. All right, so if we take a look at one of these keywords into Google, and we'll see exactly what I typed in. I typed in roofing contractors, Lexington, KY, and I came down here to the first result, past Better Business Bureau, past Angie's List. We come to AIC Roofing. We're going to take a look at their site, and right away we can see all these different services that they offer. They've got a contact us page and a blog, and it's a pretty nice site. They've got that request a free estimate button that I was talking about. But as I scroll down, they don't have a ton of content, and that's really what sets a lot of businesses apart, is the amount of content they have on their site. Google likes to see anywhere from 1,000 to 2,000 words on the home page of a site, and then as far as these service pages, and obviously you guys have a ton of them, anywhere from 500 to 1,000 words. And really what that content allows you to do is rank for those specific keywords that we took a look at here, so that when people type in these specific searches, whether it's for roofing or kitchen remodeling or really any of the services you offer, you can show up on Google so that they can click your website or they can give you a call right away. All right, now if we take a look at the report behind their website, we can kind of figure out what they're focusing on, and then how you can beat them out. So I'm going to type in this AIC roofing here into a tool I utilize called Ahrefs, and it's going to show some data of the site, such as the rank overall on Google. It's going to show the backlink information, and it's going to show those keywords that I talked about, and then the overall traffic that they're bringing into their site each month. Let's focus on the keywords for now. We'll see what keywords they're focusing on, where they're ranked on Google, the amount of traffic they're bringing in for that specific keyword, and again, that volume that's being searched each month for the specific words. So the big one here is obviously roofing Lexington, KY. We see roofer Lexington, KY is another great one, 350 searches. Roofers Lexington, KY, 200. So a lot of great roofing keywords, and you can see they're bringing in a lot of traffic each month for those words, because they're ranked on that first page of Google, which is positions 1 through 10. All right. So definitely some good keywords to go after. Content again is one of the main ranking factors when it comes to Google, to show up on that first page. And then backlinks is another one. A backlink is really just a vote of confidence. It's a link from one site pointing back to another, and what it does is it passes power and trust to your site, okay? And it's a big popularity contest with Google. The more power, the more trust you have, the more links you have, right? The better links you have, the higher up you're going to rank on Google. All right, so just like we went into the keywords, we can go into these backlinks, these referring domains, and figure out, what's working for them, and then beat them out with better ones. So you can kind of do this with each and every service, and we can really narrow down, the best volume to target, the best keywords, all of that. And let's see if we can check out another one. We're gonna get rid of roofing. Let's do remodeling this time, and we'll kind of figure out, in Lexington, obviously one of the bigger populations, which keywords are worth going after, which services you can target where. So it doesn't look like it wants to load for me, of course. Here we go. Let's do, again, we're going to get rid of roofing. Let's do remodeling. I'm showing you live here. So we'll see what happens. And once again, this is all, what you can do, when you create a website. So these are all good things, good keywords to put in your content. All right, so here we go. We have home remodeling and kitchen remodeling. So those are two good keywords, bringing in 70 searches each, right? So again, we can go into Google, we can type in kitchen remodeling, Lexington, KY, and we can see here, who's ranking where, and go into their metrics and figure out, how to go about that to figure, to see what we have to do to beat them out. So again, you can do that for all of your services, and really, again, showcase your work to show up onto this first page. The last thing we want to do is create a Google My Business listing, right? So you have a website and a Google My Business listing. And, your website really shows up in this organic section down here, but your Google My Business listing shows up in this map pack section. Now imagine being in both the map pack and the organic section. People will come, they'd search, kitchen remodeling in your area, they'd search concrete services, roofing, whatever you guys offer, and they'd be able to find you, right? So they'd click on your website, they'd call your phone number here, they'd see your reviews. That's really what you want to bring in those customers on a consistent basis. However, if you're not traveling that far out, again, you'd want to focus on those Facebook ads or even those Google ads, in those specific areas. But you want to make sure you're targeting just that area, not, the entire United States. So if you have any questions at all, feel free to give me a call. Here's my business website, leadsbylordeye.com. My phone number is in the top right corner. And again, my name's Tyler. I'll talk to you soon.